give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakurash.
double honors to the elders, as well as the elder apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to all the hopeful elect out there pushing this word, truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of the branch of Great Millstone Chicago, reporting live from the belly of the beast with some more of it. Go ahead, young man.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
That's right. War, evil, and pestilence, man. All right? What's going on? A lot of evil going on, man. Hey, now ain't the time to be getting on a goddamn plane, because apparently they can't stay in the sky. All right? Now, I saw a video. I said it in a sit-down earlier. I don't know how a plane sounds when it falls out the sky and makes impact, but I know what a rocket or a missile sounds like when it makes impact, man. I'm just throwing that out there, man. And when you look at that video, some of those things make you kind of scratch your head, man. All right? There's a lot of disinformation and misinformation out here, man. So, you know, it's going to take, if you ain't got boots on the ground physically, you're going to have to be really, really diligent in order to understand the truth. In order to understand the truth behind the matter. Because there's a lot of shit that's going on that Esau is not being transparent about. You know? I just want to throw that out there.
Can I give you something real quick? This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So, hey, as the elder brother was just speaking about, just watching, just being aware of what's going on. I actually just said the exact thing to somebody a couple of days ago. They was asking me about a trip. I said, don't you see what's going on? Now is not the time to be getting on no plane, man. Hey, but hey, all in all, hey, Esau, Edom, hey, these things are weird. He's using his television, you know, to basically push a narrative, man. Hey, whatever it is, you know, a Esau Edom agenda, you know, ultimately it's the Lord's agenda, man. Hey, but Esau Edom is the devil, hey, and he's about to use all of these things to devour us. So we have to continue to stay on our watch, man.
This is Proverbs 29:12. It says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. And the reason they're wicked is because they want to continue this lie. They want to continue this NWO, so they're going to eradicate and remove everybody that's a problem to them. So whoever was in this plane, a helicopter, was a problem to them. As always, these people are unaliving themselves mysteriously. This is nothing new. This is his playbook. He definitely wants to rule the world and never come out of rulership, but he can't stop it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Isaiah 29:15, real quick.
This is Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth this? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not. Him that framed it, he had no understanding.
Right, so basically Esau's always trying to hide himself as he's doing something. So for example, something that I found out, you know, sometime after it happened, actually recently, I probably found this out about maybe 3 or 4 months ago, but I found out that Kobe Bryant had a big lawsuit against one of those medical, you know, one of those pharmaceutical companies. Wow. Because they were trying to use his name, his nickname, his brand name, Black Mamba, on some medicine or some shit. And Kobe said absolutely not. And there were court battles and shit going back and forth. And they were standing to lose millions.
Damn.
Right? And then Kobe's helicopter, you know, make it look like accident. Just saying. So, you know, I'm not saying that that's what happened, but I'm definitely not saying that that's not what happened. Right. But, you know, and we know that those sort of things happen all the time. Right? The heart attack gun, they called that a conspiracy. Right? And then all of a sudden the video appeared of the CIA in court, some CIA operative in court being questioned about the judge and had to explain how the heart attack gun worked. All right, so there ain't no tell secrets.
Right.
So if it's something going on, you don't want somebody to talk. You want somebody out of a position that they're in because they're in a position where they're stopping your agenda. You know, you hit him with the heart attack gun. He died of natural causes. So right, when all along, you know, they all at the funeral telling the family if there's anything exactly, and they gave the order. All right, so you cannot trust. Real quick, never trust that enemy. Bring out what you got.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right, like they are going into all of these little slide tricks that they play, the playing both sides that they play, the being the victim and the victim.
I mean, and there's no greater people at that than the Israelis, right? Playing the victim villain.
Stab and raise their hand for help.
Exactly. Exactly. I need help. I need help. I have the right to defend myself. Yeah. Exactly. As you know, stabbing, shooting, and bombing the shit out of the unarmed man. All right.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness."
So like the brother was saying, like he was saying earlier, everything in America is propaganda. And they're always talking about Chinese propaganda. They're always talking about Russian propaganda, you know, other propaganda, and all these sort of things. And yeah, bro, you can take that over there, man. All right. All right, appreciate you there, man.
Thank you, bro.
All right, yeah, we appreciate you. All right. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave Chappelle.
Hey, hold on, let me give him some change. Let me give some change, man. He did all that hard work. Hold on, man. I'm gonna give him some change. He came over here and danced the jig, tap dance and shit. Trying to make it go away. Hey, we appreciate you, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, there you go. All right, thank you. See you later.
Thank you, bro.
10 for 20.
You good? Oh, we ain't want some more.
We ain't want no more,
We
bro.
ain't got no more for you, man. Sometimes we want to do it. We ain't got no more.
We compassionate people. When the conquistadors came over, right? We gave them some gold to kind of get them away. What they think? They say, "Oh, they gave us some more." Shoot, they gotta have some more.
Exactly.
We compassionate people. That's how we are.
Yeah, man. But everything in America is propaganda. Now, you know, I don't know if the Americans, Russia, China, India, who came up with it first. Okay, hold on, brother. You interrupted, brother. You interrupted.
I'm back soon, bro.
You interrupted now, brother. Don't be rude. All right. Now, I don't know if they I don't know who came up with this propaganda thing, but I will tell you this. America is the all-time reigning heavyweight champion of propaganda, man. Because the news that you get in America isn't news at all. And you've heard me say this a few times on a few lessons. The day is gone where, you know, where you have the journalists run out and jump in their car and drive to the hot spot, risking their lives, interviewing the people, taking notes, cross-interviewing the other people, taking notes, and then go back and write their report and their story. You saw that in movies in the 70s and the 60s. That's not the case anymore, all right? All the media get an email, what to read and what to say. And there's been hundreds and hundreds of people who have put together a collage of videos with newscasters all saying the same thing. So how the hell is somebody way down in Georgia saying the same thing that somebody up in Minnesota is saying? it's the same thing to somebody in a small town Utah, the same thing to somebody in a small town Oklahoma. They're all the news broadcasters are saying the same thing. All right? And the reason is because you know, the media, if you go back about 20 years ago, there was about 20 different people and 20 different media entities, right? Now, the mainstream media is owned by the same 5 people, by 5 people, which at minimum 4 of them are all in cahoots, all right? Because there's only one that's the antagonist against the rest, and that's Fox. So the other 4 major ones, they're all smoking and joking together, so they all have the same same program, man.
And they all saying muzzle tov too. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
They all saying muzzle tov.
And it's all wickedness, man. Okay? And if you speak against a certain demographic, you know, you get labeled the anti-thing. All right? So read that Isaiah 29:15 one more time.
One more time, Isaiah 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth this? And who knoweth this? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Right. Somebody get Luke 8:17. And then somebody get Luke 12:2.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 8 and verse 17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Right, so everything that they try to do in the dark, they get ousted. All right? It's just like you often heard us speak about that movie that never came out. They tried to push twice. You know they wanted to do it because they tried to push it twice. And that was that book of the Asher movie.
Asher.
All right? Twice they tried to do that Asher movie. And then he was gonna be in the first one. All right? I know it was he and Danny Glover they had chosen to be in the first one. So they were really trying to plot on Jake, but you know what? But I think, you know, Esau actually caught a moment of brilliance, and he realized, damn, if we put this movie out, we're gonna actually elevate these guys. Yeah, because that's gonna cause people to start asking questions, man. All right? And so, because I don't know, there's always someone new, so we're gonna explain. The movie Asher was basically about Hebrew Israelite camp. Danny Glover was going to be the character Asher, right? Who was right? He too old for this shit. Right? But Danny Glover was going to play the camp leader, right? Mekhi Phifer was going to play the renegade Jake, who wanted to go do an act of tea against the enemies of our people. And then they had some Ephraimite dude. I don't know what actor that was going to be. Was supposed to be an undercover cop that joined the camp, or undercover FBI, or whatever, right? And what?
Bro, I was just thinking that shit, bro.
It would have been
good.
But that nigga, or my man from the Count of Monte Cristo, the undercover,
right? Zapata.
Yeah,
what's his name?
It was gonna be either them two.
One
We
of
just
them
gonna
two.
say that.
Right.
We just gonna say that.
And the one from Count of Monte Cristo, just so you know, his father's Judah.
Oh man, well, he Judah, that shit real,
Right, but
bro.
nevertheless, yeah, he really a Judite. But nevertheless, they had the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom, and this Northern Kingdom infiltrator actually gets converted because he basically, what happens is he realizes, well, shit, we really are what those people are saying we are. Fuck, they not T guys at all. They're not T words at all. They actually believe. And what he does is but then you got this renegade faction who wants to go and commit an act of T, all right? You can't figure out what that's talking about. Against, you know, some government agency or whatever. He was ready to run up in their city hall, you know, go listen to dead presidents, right? And this agent is just trying to stop him, all right? But he's for the camp because he realizes, damn, we really are those people. And that was the movie. So you mean to tell me that I'm gonna make a movie about demonizing these guys, and then our agent becomes one of those guys? Fuck, no, scratch that. Right. Right, so because guess what? You infiltrate, you're probably gonna get converted. Because the history is true. Once you start studying, and if you don't get converted, you really just hate your own people extra hard.
And the Lord hates you.
You're an extra demon.
The Lord
But
hates
because we're not teased, we're not plotting and planning on, exploding shit and doing any of that.
Right.
Our mission is very transparent. We come out here to teach our people who they are and the truth that's in the Bible and nothing more. All right? And it may come out rough and rugged at times, right? Rudely, but Paul said, though somebody can get it.
Though I be rude in speech, yet not in
Let not
knowledge.
in knowledge.
He said, but I've been thoroughly manifested unto you in all things.
Right? So if I give you the breakdown on how to get great riches and how to be healthy, successful, and strong, all right, and you get it and you go do it, do you give a damn if I was cussing you out the whole time?
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, no, you stupid son of a bitch, that's not how you do it. You gotta do it like this.
That's
You gotta-
right.
No, shut up, listen to me, I'm trying to tell you.
Or for training.
And now you rich, successful, healthy, strong, and you like, damn, I'm glad he cussed me.
I'm glad he cussed me out. Say a train was finna hit your ass. And I said, get the fuck out the way. If I was just saying, hey, get out the way, you probably wouldn't even heard me. And got smacked by that fucking train.
Wait,
If I
why you
said,
gotta
hey,
say
get
it?
the fuck out
Why
my
you
way.
gotta say it so burn?
Exactly, because that's what
Right.
they do. They get caught up in that, they get emotional, and next thing you know, they hit.
Last thing you hear is that loud ass horn. What the hell you got?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Get that Corinthians.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 1. Now I, Paul, myself beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Mashiach, who in presence and base among you, but being absent and bold towards you. But I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence, wherewith I think to be bold against some, which think of us as if we walked according to the flesh.
Exactly, because a lot of these niggas, especially these monkeys, who will get up with some clown like Vocab Malone, of our people, all right? They make it look like we are carnal people, man, and we never went to raise up arms. Go ahead.
For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
But see, that's propaganda. Because they're pushing a narrative, they're not pushing the truth.
Exactly.
They're not pushing, and that's what Vocab Malone does. Vocab Malone pushes a narrative that goes in line with Christianism and Catholicism and with Judaism and with the small hat agenda and all. And that is the what? You got to throw the word black in there. All right? When everybody up here is some shade of brown, whether they light ass brown or they dark ass brown, everybody up here is some shade of brown. All right? They got to throw that black in there, right? With 3 Ks. Black. All right?
Two L's.
No, three L's and 3 Ks.
Black.
Right. Okay? They got to throw that in there. That's part of the agenda. And then they gotta put the word extremist in there. Right? They gotta throw that in there. That's part of an agenda.
Radical.
And just like you got the very people who committed one of the worst conspiracies in America when they plotted to kill President Kennedy, RFK, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King. And when people talked about it and pointed out, they're conspiracy theories.
Yeah. And
it's the same organization that fucking did it that came up with the term.
Yeah.
All right? Fuck they cause.
Yeah. Hey, but like the elder
What
Joe
if we-
Benji say, conspiracy yes, theory no.
Nope.
Exactly.
That's right.
Perfect. All right?
That's the same Benji.
Street Fighter voice. Perfect.
It's a
Perfect.
conspiracy
All right?
yes, theory no.
If I may, the people don't like when they realize that the narrative is not the narrative that they actually push, the true narrative. I had one, it was a comment on one of my platforms, and they was pretty much trying to push that, well, you black, they gotta put the black, you black Hebrew Israelites push a works-based salvation.
Who are they?
And I was saying, no, first of all, we're not black Hebrew Israelites, we're just Hebrew Israelites. And I was like, I was like, from the apostles and the elders on down in Great Millstone, we teach that we're saved by grace through faith, being the elect. His response was like, no, that's not what y'all teach.
No,
Because it doesn't
that's,
teach narrative.
that's a complete total lie for him to say that that's not what we teach, because he's trying to keep us within their narrative so that they control the narrative. It's just like they'll have. That's why they don't invite. Not that we would go at this point anyway.
Read on.
But I promise you, they will never put a camera in the face of Elder Apostle Tahar, any of the apostles, all right? Put a camera in their face and let them speak raw and live and uncut.
Nope.
It will never happen.
Nope.
They can't do it. When they send so, but guess who they'll go to? They'll go to Captain Tazariot. They'll go to IUIC. They'll go to Nate.
Definitely
right?
going to Nate
They'll
the Great.
bring them on the show, and they already got questions, loaded questions and statements.
Yeah.
Right? Loaded questions and statements. Look up what that is.
Yeah.
And then they'll ask them questions only within the realm of this. And then there's some questions they'll ask, they'll want yes or no answer.
Right.
Yes or no.
Yeah. They talk to you like a prosecutor.
So right, they talk to you like a prosecutor. Yes or no questions. When you have to go into when you're speaking about things in the Bible, you have to break it down. You have to go precept upon precept.
Exactly.
Line upon line. Everything's not just cut and dry. Right? Some things are, but most things aren't. Right? And so if you ask someone something, then they have to go to the scriptures to justify what they have said. Right? What you got, brother? Somebody get that searched.
He has some more of this real question.
Okay, come on, bring it out.
This is loaded questions, and the AI responded. It says, a loaded question is a complex question that contains an assumption about the respondent.
There it is. Read it again.
A loaded question is a complex question that contains an assumption about the respondent. It has examples. It says, for example, have you stopped beating your wife? Have you stopped stealing from your employers?
Wow.
What type
So,
of fuck shit is that?
so a question like that, have you stopped beating your wife? Have you stopped stealing from your employer? So that's it. So as you say no, it still implies that you beat your wife before. It's like, well, no, I don't.
If you
I
say
don't.
yes, it's the same.
If you say no, then that means that you used to steal from your employer. You see, so
all wicked, man.
that's what these devils do. They insult
that prosecutor
and they
talk.
shame and they use propaganda. That's the same approach that these Christians that come against the men of the Lord.
That's right.
That's what they do. That's what Vocab Malone does. He uses loaded statements and questions, and people like him. I don't even want to say his name, give him no shine.
Right.
Right? Because he's so insignificant.
We gonna say it. We gonna call
All right.
him Haman.
All right.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
Haman. in the spirit. We gonna call him Haman. Haman Malone.
Right. Haman
That's
Malone.
who he is.
Right.
And
So
he hanging himself on the gallows.
exactly.
Once again.
He done built up them gallows, those spiritual gallows, and he gonna hang on them yet again, same way he did in the ancient world. And everyone that's with him. Because guess what? You 2/3 ninjas, y'all gonna hang right with him when he hangs.
You getting smashed, brother. Hey, finish that. Finish that.
Well, he got one and then bring that out.
Finish that.
2 Corinthians 10, I started 3 again. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringeth into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach.
And see, that's why they send guys like Vocab Malone.
Haman.
Because, Haman, Salaki. That's why they send guys like this cat. Hey, what that nigga Tupac say? It's several other corny motherfuckers. Assaulting this Machiavelli. That wicked ass nigga. But for real, they hire all these fucking bozos because they understand this is what's happening. They understand that weapons are warfare, not carnal, but they understand what we got is truth. They see the two sticks being gathered together. They see the prophecies coming to pass, man. And they know they got to get the ball rolling, but first they got to try to take us down, and they can't, man. That's why the Lord said, I will give you wisdom in the mouth, which they will not be able to gainsay nor resist. They can't stop it. No matter what they see, it's just going to further more prophecy. Amos 3:7 says, surely the Lord doeth nothing unless he reveal his secrets to his servants the prophets. And that's what you see. And they see that.
This is Isaiah 29 and 21. Actually, Isaiah 29 and 20. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all the what for iniquity are cut off. Sooner rather than later, that's going to be the end all be all. But in verse 21, it says that make a man an offender for a word.
Yeah. And that's one of their favorite things, all right? Because they'll soundbite you, you know? And it's just like when they made it, and it's the sad thing, it was actually fucking funny, but it's also wicked as hell. When that video that they did some years back of the original San Francisco camp, when they made
World Star?
yeah, and they did and all they did was sample them. Shut your fat ass up. Get out of here, white boy. You know, you stupid goop. You know, dumbass goop. Get out of here, goop. Go up the street, goop. You coolie? Right, exactly. The kingdom's not for you coolies. So all they did was soundbite them giving insults.
Right.
But all the history and edification and scriptures that they brought out, they left all of that out. All of that. They made it look like the Hebrew Israelites is a bunch of, Negroes and Hispanics who stand around on the streets and just insult people. That's what they pushed, All right, and that video went fucking viral, man. I mean, that video got like hundreds of thousands of views, man.
Got more views than the original.
You know?
Shit.
Folly and great things.
They
So
like remix.
yeah, so Esau he's a snake and he's a liar, man.
Oh, wait, he gotta finish this. Because this is important. This is why Esau makes sound clips. This is why Esau
Call them the most hateful group. Now you got the Klan and the Nazi parties and all kind of white superiority groups that have actually hung, raped, burned people, burned churches, done all kinds of shit. The Hebrew Israelites have not harmed anyone.
Exactly.
Not one.
All right?
Exactly.
But yet, we're the most hateful and the most dangerous group in America.
House, man.
And how to right? Please explain. Go ahead.
Isaiah 29:21. They make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate.
Right, laying a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. That's why the scriptures say, rise not up in anger, all right, against an injurious person, for he will lay up thy words to use against you, man. All right? Hey, this devil, he's just laying a snare. He like the elder was going into. They sound clip. They make clickbait. You know what I mean? It's all a part of the propaganda machine to try to make us look crazy. When really we got the truth, man. And he's really fulfilling the scripture. Go ahead.
Right. And don't be surprised when Esau can't, that shit don't work no more. He started doing those deep fakes and shit. Like putting fucking Will Smith as Neo in the Matrix. Like he could do that shit.
Yeah. And they had that in that movie, The Running Man. Right?
Yeah, they showed you that.
They showed you that.
They had Arnold Schwarzenegger saying the stuff that the other guy said, and he was the one trying to stop the people them from shooting the protesters.
Exactly.
He was like they're unarmed people. They're just hungry.
Yeah, and they had him looking like he was saying.
They made it look like he was like kill them all, and he was the one trying to stop.
They had that the big ass.
Yeah, man. Hey, with the advent of AI, it's about to be a complete onslaught of misinformation, man.
That's right.
That's why Second Advent say there's going to be confusion in many places, man.
That's right.
All right. I saw a video today. It was The Rock shooting Vin Diesel at a fucking award show, man. I'm like, what the fuck? You see The Rock sitting at the table smiling. Vin Diesel at the right, Hobbs and Shaw on his ass, man.
Yeah,
right,
he definitely Hobbs and
He
Shaw.
went Hobbs and Shaw on him, man. Like, what the fuck, man? Hey, but the
That's
deep
wicked,
fakes,
man.
the AI, is just gonna get better and better. And all that technology is gonna be used against the anointed, man.
Hey, but then you know what? Also, you got the renegade guys out there. Shit, one of them, what's funny through the spirit. If I got a quick testimony. It also just goes to show you the Lord does what He does, because me and my brother, we woke up. You want to tell everybody. So we had told my uncle's stepsons or whatever. They didn't come into the truth, but now one of them's in the truth, or he knows the truth rather. But he's one of those guys carrying around guns, and he's super militant. Even my uncle was like, that nigga's fucking bugged out. So you got the real life BIE acting ass motherfuckers, and then all Esau has to do is throw in that AI, and there you go, it's believable.
Yeah. Or just because you know him, he'll try to say that he was a part of us.
Exactly.
That's he would do that.
Yeah.
Like, looks like his cousins are like, his cousins are like Gemstones. Right.
Yeah.
You say he learned from you.
Exactly. So there it is, man. As a matter of fact, it could just be some guy you knew from the world that you don't even fuck with anymore. Right? But he commits some heinous crime, And they all look like he knows this guy.
Central
Yeah.
Park,
You know?
Central Park 5.
You know?
Yeah.
The one dude didn't even
It's
fucking
like,
know.
yeah, I know that dude. I ain't seen him in 10 years. Didn't see him for 10 years before that. You know?
That shit wicked, man.
Because he had my heart in his wallet. They're like, jackpot.
Yeah, man. That's a jerk. So,
Yeah, Shalakia for the noise. Look like somebody
got judge.
might be about to go to the spirit world. No, what he's talking, I think, what he talking to him?
Yeah, get locked up.
Yeah, but no, he won't wake up. Oh, well, maybe he transitioned. Well, then, hey, Isaiah 57, Lord might just show him mercy, man. Right? Took him out before all the shit happens.
He probably just a nigga.
He might be drunk, but he really could. He not responding to him. I thought he was talking to him. He's not responding, man. That dude might be gone. Yeah.
Man.
Oh well.
Read on.
Hey, like that one guy in the book of Acts that just went to the spirit world, man. You know, hey, the Lord is gonna be doing that, man.
Hey, and if you ask me, if he went to the spirit world right now, he just caught a blessing.
Man, absolutely.
He was on a nice warm bus, and this his last stop.
Yeah.
That's right. That's crazy because it's the last stop for the bus before it starts his round.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so there it is. Bring it out, brother.
That's Nahum 3:1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not." And that's Esau and Mo. With the deep fake, all the AI technology the elders was going into. He's gonna do everything he can to railroad the truth, but he's not gonna be able to stop it. It's too far gone. The Lord's mission is gonna be completed. His destruction is coming for him. So everything he tries to do, the Lord is gonna disappoint his devices.
Yep.
He's not gonna win.
Yep. Esau has reached the POR. The POR is the point of no return. All right. You know, like if, for example, if you flying from one continent to another, and you're going over deep waters to get there, there's a point where you've gone too far to stop. You can't stop to make it back to get gas. When something happens, it gets to the point you literally have to make it. Keep pushing forward, because if you don't, you're going into the water. You're right. There's a line, and the truth of Yahweh B'Shem Shai has crossed the POR, right? You know, or the PNR, point of no return. Man. Bring it out, brother.
And it's the book of Isaiah, the 25th chapter, and the 7th verse. And it reads, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people,
Right.
and the veil that is spread over all nations."
Right.
Their lives have come down to an end, and through the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and through the men of old and the prophets, it's all being decimated, and you're being brought down systematically.
Hey, get the judge.
No, they rolled him out pretty quickly too. He missed it. He's gone already. He's a little guy, so they moved him easy. Oh, he's moving. Okay. All right, then I guess he might make it. He might not. Oh well, shit. He fucked. He's been better off. He's been better off if he didn't.
Should've went to sleep. He fucked up. Jake back here rapping that Scarface and shit.
Nah, he probably took some drugs or he drunk.
He definitely took some drugs. Nigga.
Bring it out,
I
brother.
got one more to back that up. 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, at the 27th verse. It reads, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith,"
27 first, brother. Oh, you did read 27. Yeah.
Done.
Go ahead, brother.
Yep. 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, at the 27th verse. "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit,
That's right.
shall be declared."
And that's what's happening, man. The truth hurts. The truth hurts like salt in the open wound, man. You get a scrape or an open cut, and then get some fresh alcohol poured on it. Ooh,
Damn.
that kind of sting.
That nigga tell that nigga in juice, what that juice? He said, boy, you done slid down an alcohol raisin to an alcohol river.
Damn.
That nigga Samuel Jackson told that nigga that shit juice when they ran into the arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite painful.
Yeah. He said you were slid down a razor blade into the alcohol river.
I got something right quick.
Bring it out.
It's Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
And so that's what's happening to America right now, because all the propaganda and attacks on the Hebrew Israelites has not stopped the fall of America. Every term that Trump has made that they all were praising has fucked America even worse than it already was. You thought that Biden, and I'm not saying that Biden was a better president than Trump. Biden was the worst president in the history of presidents. All right?
Hands down.
But what Trump has done is he's causing markets to crash. He's causing stores to shut down. You got to think, he went and put all these tariffs on all these nations, and almost overnight, the markets crashed, man. Yeah. He's got...
That nigga's dead.
You had just trying to wait for that madness to go by. You had empty storehouses. You had empty kitchens, empty construction sites,
Empty Walmart.
empty Walmarts. Yeah. and look, and he put all these. He put tariffs on Mexico. He put tariffs on China. He put tariffs on Canada. Canada already told you put tariffs on, it'll be turning off your power. So don't be shocked if all the people in Detroit and all those northern states, Minnesota, they all go dark and the fucking freeze comes. All right, don't be shocked if it happens. But what he's done by doing that, all he's doing is driving all those countries to the BRICS. Meanwhile, BRICS economies, they've been telling us in the media how broke China is. That's far from the truth. China's GDP is far surpassed not only America's, but the entire G7's. The BRICS countries are doing better than the G7.
Yeah.
Nigerians just joined.
And all the G7 countries are starting to fade to the bushes like homeless. And leave America dumbass standing there by themselves with their dumbass fat ass little brother, Israel.
Yeah.
All right? They little cock-eyed, freaky-looking little brother, the Israelis. Right? They done faded off into the bushes, leaving their goofy ass standing there, man. And what's happening is all the components that's needed for lithium batteries, for computers and phones, about 80% of that shit comes from China. So China turned around and put tariffs right back on America or cut them off from it. So a lot of businesses are not operating right now because they're not getting the equipment and the components in so that they can complete, their tasks, so they can get their products out to sell. So everything that Trump is doing is backfiring, all right? Including, sending these migrants away, which is really just because in actuality, he's only really targeting the Northern Kingdom. And soon it's going to be the Southern Kingdom, because guess what? Chinese immigrants came in. Indian immigrants came in.
Wicked ass Ukrainians, them Nazis.
Ukrainians and
bloodthirsty Nazi Ukrainians.
Right, that fly the Khazar symbol that they still rock today. The Azov military sign is the Khazar symbol. That's why the Israelis support them. They're the same fucking people, man.
They look like the pitchfork.
But I thought they hated Hitler and Nazism so much, but yet they're supporting Nazis in Ukraine. Fuck out of here, man.
Exactly.
All right?
Ooh.
And it's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection.
Because every financial analyst and every political analyst is saying what this scripture is saying. What he just said, that you can expect riots. Elam can't have them. And you can expect riots and all that very soon, man. And they said, and first they said this shit was happening, everything was set to happen at the end of January, and now they shift to saying everything's gonna happen at the end of February. Well, a lot of shit happened at the end of January. It was not good in America. So if February is gonna be even worse, man, we shall see. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like mad men, sparing none.
So they're going to come after the Hebrew Israelites. And they're gonna come after all you Bible thumping Christians too. They get the Bible wrong every day, all day long. All right? But the fact that you calling on that false name is gonna be enough to get you under the boot and get a bayonet ran through you. All right? To get you carted off to one of those re-education centers.
It says, they shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Yahweh shot.
Hey, why do you think King David said 1,000 shall fall like that? Right? When he say 10,000, paraphrasing that Psalms the 91st chapter. Why do you think the Lord said the blood shall be from the horse's bridle from one end of the earth to another? Hey, that's why the scripture said in Revelations 12 and 12, this man is coming down with great wrath because he know what he have but a short time. We are living in the time of judgment, man. All right? The scripture says from the blood of Adam to the blood of Zachariah. No, from the blood of Abel to the blood of Zachariah. All right, but the second that is the fourth chapter, it goes from that time to Ezra's time, from the beginning to Ezra's time to this time. This is the time of threshing. So all this chaos has to be happening, and it's happening simultaneously.
And it's all happening simultaneously. And it all started to happen after the Great Awakening and the joining of the two states.
That's right.
When the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom joined together in these highways and byways, the prophecies activated.
You got to crack it.
All right? It was like Voltron or some shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, what was them dudes? Power Rangers.
Megazord.
Right?
Yeah.
Making that
Right.
Megazord.
When they came together, they turned into the
The Megazord.
and that's basically what has happened, man. The combining of the sticks has stirred up the spirit of the Lord throughout the earth, man. All right, and His judgments are reigning, and His prophecies are storming forward, man. And at the end of that, and look, the last three prophecies are in place. All right, we're at the beginning of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
World War III is in the midst, and the Michael C. hip is in the midst.
Yep.
The digital mark, all that's in the midst, man. So these are the last three prophecies, and they're all activated. They're happening. It's not there. It's not saying it's coming. It's coming. We're telling you it's coming. It's happening.
And that's the spirit.
It's here. Those are the last three things, man. They're starting to activate and come against the children of the Lord, the true ones. All right. World War III is in play. All right, and then the Michael C. hip.
That's the Ezekiel, I believe Ezekiel 12. It says the effect of every vision.
That's right.
Yeah.
And even before that, it says that Jake ain't gonna be able to use the proverb anymore.
Right.
That the days prolong.
Yeah.
Because Jake don't think the word of Yahweh is gonna come to play.
Yeah, that's what some of the bros said when I brought it to them.
That's
Oh,
gonna be
no,
our
That's gonna be way after our time.
Yeah, that's what they are, man. You know, the few that listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jake,
no,
man.
man. Yeah, we gonna be old, man. We gonna be dead when that shit happen, bro.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Jake, man.
You better hope Jake did that shit happen. What is happening now?
It was happening when he said it.
Just happened, right? I saw it plain as day, man.
That's right. I had that secret council.
Bring it out,
I got
bro.
that secret council.
Have me from the secret council. Whoever got
I got it. This is Psalm 64. I start at 1. To the chief musician, the Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
And this is a mighty man saying this, man.
mightiest man that ever walked the
Ever.
earth, man.
Not that fucking
The
Elamite
mighty-
on that movie, but that's another
Right.
thing. Salaki.
Right.
That damn
It wasn't Sanjay.
Yeah.
Sanjay.
Sanjeet, man.
Sanjay
I had
got his ass
to rebuke that
beat
nigga
up,
this morning,
choked
man.
out, roughed up a little bit. What that nigga said, put your hand over his mouth.
Man, Sanjay would have ran up and got choke slammed.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they
Big
get
sexy
that.
style.
Yeah,
That big boot to the face, big sexy boot.
yeah. That ass move.
Big
I
ass
met him,
Size
man.
15, bah!
Doc Martin. All in your shit.
He real, man. Kevin Nash real, man.
Right.
He sat down there and chopped it up and
No,
had drinks with us,
Kevin
man.
Nash and Jake.
God.
He had drinks with us, me and the brothers, man.
Big
He had
sexy.
like two brothers in Florida, man.
God.
He came in the club, because first I was like, damn, man, this big sexy. He was like, he leaned
Super
over, because
straight.
he extra tall.
Right.
He leaned over, he said, don't tell nobody else. And he just started laughing and he walked off. And then like 20 minutes later, me and Jake was at the bar, he came and had drinks with us, man. That nigga Kevin Nash, real. That shit was real, though. But that's how Sanjay saw fast would have got that boot. He ain't King David, man.
Come on, man.
That's blasphemy. That's the next. They always blasphemy. That's like that weak ass statue with that last rod, Michelangelo Day.
Yeah.
Why would the king of Israel be walking around with a little rod? No beard, like the apostle. You gotta say it like the apostle of the bar. No beard. No beard, right? These statues. Then he got a cloth over here, but his rod is out. That's blasphemy.
And he's standing there in that effeminate pose with one leg bent, the other one bent.
Yeah, with his cheek squeezed.
Father.
Talk about some Michelangelo's day.
But now we know.
Fruitcakes,
Now
man.
we know that Michelangelo was Cesare Borgia's,
That's right.
boyfriend. So
Yeah.
it explains a lot.
Yeah.
It explains. If for those of you who don't know, Cesare Borgia is the guy who posed for the picture of Jesus that y'all have in your church today.
Right. Collecting dust.
Yep.
Y'all false God. What Floki say on Vikings, the Christ God. Y'all serving the Christ God.
What was that one that said when he taught him? What was his name? Bubba. What was it? The big dude's name. His name was Bubba or something.
He was on Vikings?
Yeah, when he told him about the story, about the faith, and how he shot him with all the arrows and he lived. And then he said, let's put this story to.
That was on Last Kingdom, man.
Right. And
with the nigga Upper.
Right.
Yeah.
So he said, let's see if
He said, let's see if your God saved your
tie him up.
ass.
And then the dude said, fight. He said, fight. He said, no, you don't tell them to fight.
He said, you got faith?
They're my archers. I tell them to fight. Fire.
He said if his God saved him, he'll let him go. He'll
right.
believe.
He said if your God saved you from these arrows, then we'll be right. Then I'll let you go.
He said, don't you believe?
He said, right. He was there, of course I believe. And he was a king.
Yeah. He had to take him
he
out.
was a dead ass king.
So all this,
because Cesare didn't do shit for him, man.
That's right.
And a lot of you people are gonna be screaming to Earth Pig.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right? You're gonna be out in the streets begging for mercy. I beseech you in the name of Earth Pig.
Right.
Right?
JC.
And the dude gonna bayonet your ass anyway.
Who?
Right.
Right?
Gonna hit you in the
He
head
ain't
with the other
he ain't
side.
gonna waste a bullet on you. Right? He gonna bayonet you and then boot you off his blade.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Right? That's what's gonna happen, man.
That's
Shit,
right.
the real pigs gonna eat their ass. Shit, pig will eat you. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just watching a video
And-
about that yesterday.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them gonna be them these foreign troops, man. I was just watching how them Koreans are over in Ukraine fighting with the Russians, tearing up the Ukrainians, man. Right?
Yeah, man, what's up? There's a lot of judgment. Look at my man. Jake, man.
Goof ass, man.
He riding with the police.
Jake is violent, man.
He gonna run the light with him.
Hey, he gonna make sure he get that tip, man.
Jake wicked as
That was
hell,
Uber
man.
Eats, man.
I said, yeah.
Willie with
I
that.
said Jake been following through that light. I knew he was gonna do it. Look at Jake. Niggas, man.
That's why he turned on the engine.
Yeah.
He was just pedaling at first.
When he seen that, yeah, he revved that bitch up.
God damn, man.
Jake funny as hell, man. On the fucking 10 speed with a motor. It's
At
cold
fucking
as
30
fuck.
degrees.
Yeah.
On a 10 speed
everywhere
with
in that
with a motor.
Shit, it's about 15 right now.
Right.
Go ahead, y'all got that?
Yeah, Papa Shop.
This is Psalm 64. I'll hit 2 again. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows.
Which means they're gonna tell lies, man. They're gonna tell lies. They're gonna write and make unrighteous decrees. Right? That's what they're gonna do. Right? And then they're gonna use propaganda, use loaded statements. Right?
Do you still beat your
Right. So, do you still beat your wife?
Right. Right.
Right. Are you still stealing from your employer?
Right.
Right.
Sit down,
That was
question.
Esau. He a bitch nigga, man.
That's how they talk.
And-
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, man. And like I said, and so if you didn't know what a loaded statement or a loaded question is, That's a perfect example.
In sales, they call it a tie-down question.
Right? Because you
Folly, man.
Because basically, when you answer it, either way, it controls the narrative.
Yes,
They still vilify you.
Yeah.
Does your mother know you're a Mo?
Right.
That shit.
It says, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Right, so you best believe, man, they gonna show ISUPK at the range.
Right.
They gonna show Sakari standing on posts with their AKs and their AR-15s.
What was them niggas, the
Right.
jump out boys?
Yeah, the pull
Pull up
boys.
Yeah, them niggas in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't seen one video from one of these niggas.
No.
First time I see him at the Washington Monument
Right.
on some black shit. You the biggest Ephraimite on that nigga Ephraimite.
Chief Eve.
Yeah, talking about
Chief.
some black shit, Chief Ephraim.
Yeah, man.
Chief
Right, you
Eve.
ain't that right. You ain't seen no individual videos from these guys ever. But all of a sudden they at the Washington Monument, all right, yelling at high school kids. Who does that, man?
Hey, I was gonna say this nigga DJ Trump, the nigga he at the podium with a small hat on, basically proclaiming like anybody pushing the anti-semantics, he gonna try to deport him. Which you ain't gonna deport
No,
us.
they gonna send them straight to Guantanamo.
Guantanamo, man.
That's what it is now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yeah, man. You
Harold
know,
and Cuba.
so it's really just he's shooting them arrows at the men that's rebuking in the gate, man.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of these camps they don't do videos. They don't come out here. They don't put boots on the ground and rebuke.
And not only that, a lot of these camps were paid off and set up.
Exactly.
And I believe that the pull-up boys was one of those guys.
They don't
They
pull
had
up.
to be.
All right, because they always ready to pull up, you know.
I never heard
And
them
they are,
break down
yeah,
anything.
and not at all. Then some shooting went on some time ago when they shut up. Was it Sandra? Somebody got shot, and all of a sudden
One of these niggas.
he put out.
Probably George Floyd.
No, it was Chief Ephraim put out the video that he want all the Hebrews to pull up.
Oh, they did that over here
Bring
with
them,
Ishmael.
bring them things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was here in Chicago. Yeah, we need to come to Chicago and pull up. No, we got Chicago on lock, man.
Yeah.
See, because what happened to them dudes, that ain't happening to GMS Chicago.
Hello.
You know, they didn't learn not to come, come over here and be respectful, man.
We reputed
Right.
in these streets,
And
man.
they gonna pull up with shawarma, man, and baklava.
You know?
That's it, bro.
Halal, bro.
Right,
It's
because-
all halal. What the dude say? Where the kebab?
Right.
After the
Yeah, that's what happened.
Said the
Dude
kebab.
wanted to match. The first word out of his mouth, he wanted the kebab.
Kebab, brother.
Brother.
That brother was
Damn,
ready.
Abraham's hungry.
He's ready to eat.
That's it, bro.
Well, but you know what? He earned it, and he got it. Yeah, dude, Jake all day.
Yeah, that's definitely Jake.
And he get his he get his props.
He got three
But
black
next
women
time,
right
next time out the gate, my man's gonna smash him.
Smash.
He gonna smash him. He actually got away from you this time.
Smish. He said it too.
Yeah,
He said it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to go against you.
yeah, you gonna smash him.
He got to buy.
Don't kill today.
Listen, brother, today,
Smush.
smash.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me hit verse
That
5.
nigga
Bring it
Jake,
out,
too.
brother.
This is Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see this?
So behind closed doors, they have these think tanks, and they sit around the table, and they got a whole they got a couple gallons of Joe. Everybody got blank paper, all right, and they're not leaving that room until they got some evil ideas. Fucking Dr. Evil in the crew.
They showed you right in that
Exactly.
one Simpson episode where they had all the news medias and like all the big important people.
Right.
And then they passed the one dude the thing that had like the boogie germ in it, and
Yeah.
he breathed it in and died right there. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Right, exactly. That was the story right there.
So we doing that.
I got a precept real quick.
Bring it up.
This is Micah 2:1.
The one they didn't like.
Right.
This is Micah 2:1. Going into what the elder Malcolm was saying. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Right, and I'll give you an example. a layman example for you people in the world, so you can get a better grasp on the scripture that's reading. All right? Because you got to give Jake examples. You really got to break shit down.
Yeah.
All right? So they started hiring marketing people for commercials, for drugs, for toys, for candy, for everything. It's just like, why do you think that when you go in the grocery store, all right, or any store for that matter, they put all the candy that little people like, and all the little toys. So when you get up to the
right at the
or at the cart height where the little person is sitting in the cart, everything's right in their hand reach.
It's all bright.
Right at their eyes. So as soon as you get up to the counter to start buying shit, mommy, daddy, they grabbing, reaching, pointing, and you end up buying a whole bunch of extras. God damn. Right? And so, but that's marketing. So that's what they do. That's what he's talking about. These people actually use marketing to attack the people, especially the people of the Lord.
It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
You know, kind of like what was done to the Palestinians. All right, but if they fight back, the other people have the right to defend themselves. Wait, hold on. You kicked in my door.
I'm an insurgent.
You're raping my wife, raping my daughter, shooting my dog, beating my son. But when I defend myself, you have the right to defend yourself when I fight back. Wow. But that's pretty much what they push.
See that nigga Floyd Mayweather went to march with them.
March
with them kites.
Yeah, and they gave him the hat. You know he put it on and humped the wall too.
Yeah, stupid
Fuck
ass
Floyd
nigga,
Mayweather, man.
Yeah. Niggas are just stupid.
Fuck that nigga.
How is you gonna be an
I ain't never
Israelite
liked him anyway.
and side with some fake Israelites? Him, Amari Stoudemire, all them niggas did that. Here it is, you niggas real Israelites that know y'all Israelites.
No, because they worried about because
well,
they
that's
know,
who give them their money.
They know that all their money is coming through them.
Yep.
Hey, Daddy.
So nigga Amari Stoudemire, he got the curly fries and all sorts of shalom. and even though he was down here with that brother Bowie, he knew he was a real. Even though Bowie teaching all that false doctrine, he do teach that we the real Hebrew Israelites.
He does teach that.
And he had to sit down with Bowie, and I said, well, at least he know he Israelite. I cut on the fucking TV. 5 months later, he over there with some curly fries.
He done cut all his hair, letting his sideburns
Freaked out, man. Freaked out. 7 feet tall.
Letting the sideburns grow.
Jake, them niggas gonna
all
die,
the rest
man.
Of your hair except the sideburns.
Twisting them with the coconut oil.
Yeah. Them niggas gonna, him, Floyd, all you coons, you niggas gonna die, man.
And there's no example of that in the Bible at all. Nowhere. Well, the Grecians fashion. That's where they get that from.
That's what they was on, man.
Yeah, because the Israelites weren't wearing that. The converts were wearing that.
I got a precept for y'all.
Bring it up.
This is Job 32:9. Great men are not always wise.
Right.
Neither do the aged understand judgment. So just because these niggas got accolades, they got recognition and notoriety in the world, that don't mean they wise.
That's what make them stupid.
That's what make them fucking stupid. The gift destroyed the heart.
That's right.
You know, and the scriptures say the beginning of wisdom is the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
So hey, we're not swayed by these niggas, man. We not fanned out, man. All right? Hey, man. Hey, this brother right here, man. Hey, this brother right here, man. Hey, he done broke on some of your favorite athletes, man.
Man. And
Peeled them.
up too.
Peeled them. All right? Hey, some of your most favorite
clowns, man.
Actors, athletes, entertainers, think tanks, they look up to the men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Because at the end of the day,
it's true.
They know the spirit on us.
Often when you watch it, I noticed that when you watch certain videos, I hear people in the world use verbiage that only we use.
Right? Hello. You niggas watch it.
I hear them use verbiage that only we use. So I know that they're watching.
Yeah.
We are the most known unknowns, man.
What that little nigga say, that YN? That little rap nigga, that YN, he say we on the corner like this, but like, that little nigga, Jake wicked as hell, bro.
We the salt of the earth.
Yeah, nigga, we on the corner like this. But when we was coming up, though, Niggas, it wasn't like that. Niggas used to see us and say we was the Muslims.
Yeah.
Now you got even YNs, these niggas talk we on the corner like the Israelites.
With beards and shit.
Yeah.
Bugged out.
Hey, look, look.
Beads.
When we came, they all wearing beads. They're wearing their hair. They're wearing hair
Yep.
wraps. Look, when we first came out here on these highways and byways,
Niggas had no beard.
nobody. Jake was wearing goatees, mustache, bald face.
Yeah.
The minute the Lord started wearing beards, Jake started. The rappers started wearing.
Yeah.
Then we saw the basketball players started wearing. The football players.
Wrestlers.
So that was
Wrestlers.
that was a direct exactly.
The
That-
beads.
Okay.
The beads.
So exactly the beads.
Even that nigga Future said it in that Morilla. He said a neck full of beads, the shit getting spiritual. Only Jake got that shit from us. They related to the Israelites.
And the sad
neck-
thing is though is they're not taking heed.
Yeah, they just take
To
the
the
cool.
message.
This shit look cool.
The shit look cool.
And the one picture in the
That's
car.
Jake, man.
Because I remember when I was walking around with my beard just big and ragged, when I first started going great, one of the bros told me, man, you need to cut this shit off, bro.
No, they clean.
And now, but now they all got big beards.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And won't give you no credit.
You know, now
trendsetter.
they all got big beards.
Yeah.
Man, you need to cut that off, bro. This nigga in here looking like Moses and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody
Hey,
about the
what?
beard.
I told him, man, shoot, that's a compliment I'm not even worthy of.
Exactly. They got all this shit on the internet talking about beard game, hashtag.
And then
Y'all niggas
to
wasn't
show you
growing
that
a beard.
Esau was hating on it, he started putting out commercials and advertisement.
Your
that-
beard is weird, man.
Yeah,
The Clyde Drexler.
right, and their beards had more bacteria than a butthole, all kind of shit, man.
Finally,
Unless you
man.
eat a whole lot of booty, all right?
Bring it up.
You ain't gonna,
Breathe.
you ain't gonna
Breathe
have
up.
no. How your beard just gonna have more?
None to find the
shit?
bedroom.
That's because Esau
How?
don't clean his hands after he wipe his ass.
God
Yeah,
knows,
yeah.
bro.
Maybe they was
They were all
taking
Edomites.
Maybe they were taking samples of Edomite beard.
God
That's what
knows.
they're
I don't
doing.
know.
That's the same
Because you
right
know what
there.
it's do? It's true. I'm in a restaurant, in a bar, in the store, whatever. And you know, the water, beloved. In the store, and I watch Esau, you know, walk in the bathroom, come out the shitter stall.
Oh my God, they do it all the time.
He won't even put no water on his
Straight
hands.
Nothing's happening.
He just walked right back in the store and started touching all the products.
Trying to shake your hand and shit. He the dude from Blue Street. He put the preparation H on and tried to shake up with you.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
605.
Terrible.
25% tariff from Mexico and Canada.
Yeah. And a
What-
10%
what
on
that
China.
mean?
All kinds like
Yeah. But nevertheless, brother, yeah, and it's backfiring on him.
Yeah.
It's backfiring on him. No, he brought up the tariff.
So that means avocados and pickup trucks just got way more fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
and I heard it got Thursday. I heard it got Thursday when I was walking. I was walking past. I was up in Andersonville walking past the chocolate spot. So, and I heard the dude say. I heard the dude say to the other Edomite that he told him you might want to stack up today because tomorrow we have to mark everything up.
Yeah.
So everything, yeah. So as of Friday, everything everything is getting marked up, man.
Yeah.
So you can expect prices to be on a
I
steady,
seen that.
a
Buying
steady
some junk food.
on anything. You can expect prices to be on a steady increase. And now that Trump has put all these tariffs on America's allies and shit like that, which is turning more of American allies against them and running to the other side.
Because
So-
what he's trying to do, he's so-called trying to make America great again by putting these tariffs on these countries. He's trying to give incentive to American companies to create shit in the nation.
No, but see,
But
here's
that's not gonna happen.
That's not going to happen
It's not
because
gonna happen.
it's going to hurt. Because look, all the infrastructure is in all these foreign countries.
Exactly.
So right,
Exactly.
so when all your infrastructure to make all your shoestrings and your rubber for your shoes and and the little metal holes that the shoestrings go, everything's depart. That's another thing. Esau likes to departmentalize. That's the way they maximize profits.
Yeah.
All right, capitalism.
Yeah.
So you got one product, but you got the materials for the product coming from 20 different fucking places.
Exactly.
And then So all it takes is 2 or 3 of those places to start dealing some
not
other way,
fuck with you,
and you cut off.
Exactly.
And that's basically what. So what Trump is doing, on the other hand, is he's really isolating America that much more than it already was. And so, and what it comes down to is that there's no wise man left in teaming.
Exactly.
There's nothing that they can do. They're the PNR. They're past the point of no return. It's too far gone, man. Wasn't that an old house track? Too far gone, ain't no way back.
Facts.
Right. There ain't no way back, man. Just like the song said, ain't no way back here, man. It's too far gone, man. All right, it's over.
I got it.
Bring it out, brother.
This is Jeremiah 49 and 13. For I have sworn by myself.
7. Jeremiah 49 7. No more wisdom.
Jeremiah 49 and 7. Concerning Edom, thus said Yahweh of hosts, his wisdom no more in teeming. His counsel perished from the prudent. Is their wisdom vanished?
Yeah. Wisdom is vanished, man. These niggas out here stupid as fuck. You know, I've seen so many videos over the last couple years with people complaining about why the government makes such stupid decisions and do such stupid spending, man. Right? They do shit ass backwards. Right? That makes they do something and create a problem. And then it's a bigger problem trying to fix it and turn it back.
Yeah.
And they do that sort of thing all the time, man.
Like that medicine.
And you think about all it's like, damn, you could have gave that money to this thing or that thing.
Yep.
And, you know, but you know.
Oh, case in point, they just repealed spending. They wanted to send 50 million American dollars to Gaza for condoms.
What?
Fucking $50 million for fucking rubber. What's up?
That's a wrong. I was also gonna say that he also put in to get rid of the damn penny. Now in school we learned to round up and round down. What the fuck you think's gonna happen? He said you're gonna save money. No, Joe, that's going to somebody's pocket.
Right.
Follow the money, man.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding.
No shit.
Hey man, millions of tax dollars being spent to give prisoners free sex changes. They had to repeal that. So you man, hey man, there's so much reckless government spending that gets spent on just dumb, retarded shit, man. You know what I mean? But it ain't gonna help. The cake already been baked. The damage is done, man. You know? I got a preset.
I feel sorry for them babies, man. They just gotta smell that shit.
Yeah, baby's true, man. This is Isaiah 19 and 14. Matter of fact,
That shit stink.
this is Isaiah 19 and 13. The princes of Zoan are become fools. The princes of Noth are deceived. Zoan and Noth were capitals in Egypt. Okay, so this is modern day Egypt. So your politicians, your think tanks, all right, they're all become fools. It says they have also seduced Egypt, even they that understay of the tribes thereof. That's America today, man. All the tribes are here. It says, Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
That's right.
And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So no matter what they do, it's just gonna backfire. Like the scripture says in Psalms, the Most High has set this devil in slippery places.
That's right.
So whether he go to the left hand, whether he go to the right hand, he just gonna be fucking up and fulfilling prophecy, man. Because this entire place, the foundation of this place is built on lies, deception, theft, and robbery, and all these things have an end.
Right, that's why the rich man is gonna howl
right.
and weep, because it's nothing but PNR, man.
That's right.
They're past the point of no return.
No return.
And it's all going down. It's going down quick, man.
That's right.
They circling the drain, like
Right.
the Apostle Elder Gabar say. They
You know,
circling the drain. The blood
Or the damn, or the Titanic got split in half.
Yeah. It ain't
Right.
coming back up.
Right.
It's not coming back up.
So it took 2 hours for it to fill up with so much water, and it got so heavy that one end broke off. The tonnage, you know. You imagine how much water that is, all right, to make it just break like that, okay? And so it's over, man. It's over. America truly is the Titanic, man. And all these people, all of us right now, we're the people on the top deck. That's all we are. Everybody else is underwater and dead already. This is the top deck of the Titanic, man. That's right. And people are so busy partying, so high, and you know, no more, like
I brought it out last
they all,
night.
all the motherfuckers over in Philly.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Damn, man.
Yeah, man.
Slump though.
Link the fuck over.
They ain't with it, rock with it.
Right. You know? But you know, everybody's so high, so drunk, and so busy chasing the dollar, which the dollar is dying. All right. A lot of layoffs, a lot of people fired. They're getting ready to downsize. A lot of women are getting ready to be out of work.
The water, elder.
A lot of women.
Hey,
And many women are about to stop getting the goodies and the benefits too.
all of them. All of them.
They getting a report came out. Millions of jobs are about to be lost because they're getting ready to call motherfuckers back to work.
You know,
Same thing that Elon Musk did for Twitter. He brought everybody back. He sat them down. He said, "What exactly do you do?" He did this for everybody. That's why he laid off over 80% of the staff, because he found out these motherfuckers are obsolete. And what happened now? Biff, Trump, the king of Babylon, he calling everybody back to work. What happened during the pandemic? People were working remote. What happened? A motherfucker they'll have a remote job in Chicago. They'll move to Indiana, Houston, Florida, where the cost of living is cheaper. Or some motherfuckers just went to fucking Thailand. Or fucking where the cost of living is cheaper. They were working remote. Guess what? They bought houses, got the mortgages, did all this shit. Now you gotta come back to work. A lot of them ain't coming back to work. And a lot of them, even when they do come back to work, you're gonna get laid off. Because what? You're gonna be found to be obsolete. So there's gonna be millions of people that are about to lose their jobs, man.
Hey,
it's over with.
Not to mention that you're about to have the what do they call it? The real estate for the businesses.
Yes, yes. These buildings, these commercial real estate.
Commercial real estate. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the commercial real estate crash is on the verge of happening as well.
Exactly. Because they're not going to want to renew those leases.
Too many empty office buildings.
That's right. We see it all up this street.
Yeah.
Right. It's
all upstate.
It's a lot all over Chicago, and where they used to, almost every little crooked nanny, like you got paper on that window. That's right. Almost every little crooked nanny was a thriving business going back, 25, 30, 40 years ago. I always tell the younger bros, a lot of bros standing here weren't even born, man, that when I was a kid, the sidewalk was so crowded down here, it looked just like us standing here.
Yeah, man.
And it just went on forever.
Yeah.
And all through the crowd, you hear screaming kids because they don't see their mama or daddy.
Yep.
Right? Then you see somebody come over, bring a little ass.
Yeah.
Right? But that's how. But it was so crowded on the streets, especially if you were little. Right? You couldn't see anything. It was just that. It was just so many people. It looked like you were in fucking Manhattan. Right? That on 42nd Street.
Fucking Times Square.
All right,
man.
Times Square. That's how. But Chicago was busy like that.
Yeah.
And it's not busy like that anymore.
It's through,
right?
Man.
It became Gotham. I was outside like 2 nights ago, and it was like nobody. River North, nobody.
Here's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, when the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when I shall say I have no pleasure in them.
And that means right here, right now, when you can hear this word, while the doors of mercy are still open. That's what that's talking about.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves.
The keeper of the house, those are your economists. Your strong men bow
and
themselves.
They're all trembling.
They're trembling.
Richard Wolf.
Yep.
William Mount.
Yep.
A lot of them guys that ran over from YouTube, went over to Rumble and all these other places, man. All those guys are panicking and telling you daily on videos that the dollar is dead and it's gonna die.
That's right.
So,
right? What's your man? Christopher Green?
Green, the wise
That nigga, he went to some island. I don't know if it's Hawaii.
I think he's in Hawaii.
That nigga be having the ball. He be having the pool in the back.
Yeah, man.
Get out of here.
This is Christopher Green.
Hard and hitting.
Right, man.
Our Lord
Hard
and Savior.
hitting and in your face.
Yeah, in your face. Our Lord and Savior. But then give you a number for some t-shirts.
Right.
Yeah, but all these cats we talking about telling you every day. Go ahead.
And the grinder cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows dark.
We're gonna read it again. Go ahead.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be dark.
There it is, man. And they looking out the windows be darkened because they don't see a future.
That's right.
And America doesn't have a future.
That's right.
Hey, so with that, we're gonna give all praises, all honor and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Bob the Ball.
Abba, Abba.
Yeah.
Mighty.